This is John Graham with Chimney Check Professionals. This is the video portion of our inspection. This is where I take a look at the inner walls of the chimney. It's a little bit hard for me to tell exactly what's been done to the inner walls. It almost looks like there's a coating that's been put there, like a slurry or maybe some other material, maybe a heat shield or fire guard. If I had to give a guess, my guess would be fire guard. I do not know that. That is only a guess. Just not enough, just can't see well enough through all the debris buildup to really figure it out. A parge coating has been placed along the inner walls of the smoke chamber as well. Now, this one there's some movement in the chimney, and it's really hard to tell just by pushing on it alone. And oftentimes it is. I can tell just by pushing on it alone whether or not the chimney is damaged. In this case, there's movement. The movement alone doesn't tell me, at least by my pushing on it. But what does tell me is when I have someone else push on it, I can actually see the crack at the roof line open and close. So it's one of those things where if I can see the crack, or if I can see one brick lift up on top of itself during some sort of pushing, well then pretty much tells me we got a damaged chimney. And the standard is generally replacement. Well, the standard is replacement of that chimney. Whether you want to do it or not is another story. Whether or not someone does do it, whether or not someone just makes corrections for fire safety, again, is, another story. What I do is I just tell you what the city requires. We have a damaged chimney. The requirement is to rebuild it. One could go from the roof line. I think that would be silly in a case like this, considering just a few more feet takes away the entire chimney and leaves you a masonry fireplace, and then you can build a metal chimney on top of it with very little cost savings by going just to the roof line. In fact, it's a lesser repair. I'm not going to go over that in my video. If someone wants to call me and talk to me and say, why is it a lesser repair, I have no problem talking to them about it. But what I can tell you is the cost difference is almost nominal considering just a couple more feet. So with that is my recommendation. Remove the entire chimney, replace it with a new metal chimney. And with the coating that's been placed here, with the debris buildup, even if there was a horizontal crack in the tile, which there isn't necessarily a crack in the tile, just because there is damage to the system. So even if there was, there'd be a good likelihood that I would not be able to see it anyways with the coating and the debris. Well, actually, I wouldn't be able to see it. In fact, I'm about at the roof line now, and I'm looking for a hint of any sort of horizontal cracking in this tile. Again, really rare when a damaged chimney, the actual tile has the same horizontal crack as the structural part of it, basically the mason brick part of it. This is just me looking to see if this might be one of those roofs I'm actually able to see with the camera. Okay, so with all that, I'm going to move on and make the recommendation to replace the chimney. There's nothing else for me to tell you. To review my written report, my findings and recommendations.